Last summer, I was getting ready to take my first motorcycle training when my coworker pointed out an auction site that was liquidating an old motorcycle shop. I didn't think much of it at the time, but I thought it might be cool to fix up an old motorcycle before I got my license. So I placed a few $100 max bids, not expecting to get anything, but now I've got 3. So I grabbed my trailer and headed out. When I got there, they were all looking pretty rough. But they were all mine now, so I loaded up my trailer and headed home. The one I'm going to focus on is this Kawasaki SR650, and yes, it's in my living room. Every inch of this thing was rusty and crusty. The engine was seized, it had this horrible front fairing, it was heavy. I just wanted it gone as soon as I got it. But I put it in my back room and poured transmission fluid in the cylinders to try and free it up. I didn't have a garage at the time, okay? So the plan was, I wasn't even gonna mess with this thing. I was just gonna try and get the engine to turn and then sell it as is for like 200 bucks. I would have doubled my money and I would have been happy getting rid of this thing. But when the engine turned, I couldn't stop there. The thing is, so much of this is new to me. I've worked on a lot of cars in the past, but this is going to be a learning experience. So here's the plan. I'm going to start with something I call the dirty rebuild. This is going to be where I rebuild the engine internals and make sure it runs and shifts. Then if it does both of those things, I move on to the part I've been waiting for. The clean rebuild is where I take all of the rusty parts off this thing. Clean, powder coat, paint, or replace what I need to. I'll be looking at different designs and colors, but ultimately I want to make a cafe racer out of this thing. Let's see what happens.